Remember that.
Where's Cheryl? Isn't she supposed to work tonight?
Come on, let me buy you a cup of coffee, Ada.
Oh, sure.
Come on.
Listen, is Cheryl here or not?
I don't know. She's probably still at the house. Come on, lighten up, Vince.
All right, what's on your mind, Cass?
Well, nothing. I thought that we would, you know,
Just
have a cup of coffee.
spit it out, okay?
Please. Thank you, Ada.
You're welcome.
Smack. Can we have a friendly chat here?
It's about Mary, isn't it?
Well, now that you mention it.
It's about her coming to the wedding, right?
Well, yeah, Kathleen and I have been talking about that.
Listen, I like you, Cass, but just stay out of this one, okay?
Hey, come on, Vince. Now, be fair. I've always done everything I can not to step on your toes. I've tried to be... Well, I've tried to keep things nice and simple between the two of us. But I gotta tell you this time, I think you're wrong.
Listen, I do not want to hear anything about Mary coming to that wedding, and that is fine.
Hey, sit down. I'm a member of this family, too, now, you know. We're both the men of the family, and I'm just trying to do what's best for everybody concerned.
And you don't think I am?
There's a lot at stake here. Not just your happiness, but Kathleen's, too. Not to mention the rest of the family. How about Cheryl? How is she going to feel about all of this?
Cheryl has gotten along without her mother all these years. She'll do just fine.
I'm not going to beg. I just want to lay it all out in the line.
All right? Say what you have to say.
I know you're hurting. You're made of flesh and blood just like all the rest of us. No, there's nothing to be ashamed about. And I know that Mary put you through a lot with this affair that she had with Reginald Love. Come on, Vince. It's been 17 years.
Not to me, Cass. To me, it seems like just yesterday.
Mary knows she made a big mistake.
That does not change the fact.
What is this? You've never made a mistake? Now, come on. Maybe you should start thinking about other people here. Like Kathleen, it's her wedding.
Are you through?
No, I have one more thing to say.
Well, spit it out quickly, because I've had enough of this.
If you don't let Mary come to this wedding, to our wedding, you could be making a mistake. A mistake that you'll regret for the rest of your life. I think that's what you should be concentrating on right now, not something that happened 17 years ago. Vince, it's over and done with, all right? So live for the present before that's gone, too.
What's that all about?
Oh, boy, when I blow it, Ada, I really blow it big. He's probably not going to let me come to the wedding either.
You think you've got problems?
Oh, great. What now?
Scott and Cheryl are missing.
What?
Nobody has seen them since this morning.
Oh, Pops, Cheryl's fine.
I thought she was supposed to spend the night here with Nancy.
She did.
Well, then where is she?
She came over here early to help.
Well, she should have left me a note. You know, she knows how I worry about her.
Right.
Well, how's my little girl?
Which one?
With you, of course. You know, you'd be going to be a married old lady this afternoon, but you're still my little Katie.
Bob, you know, if you start getting mushy now, you're not going to last through the whole wedding.
Don't you worry about me. I'll be standing proud and tall when I give you away this afternoon. So how is the groom holding up?
Oh, you know, Cass. He's playing it cool.
Oh, that's just the front, believe me. He's a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
Kathleen, is something the matter?
No, why?
I don't know, you just sound funny.
Oh, that's just pre-wedding jitters, you know. That's what Felicia says.
Well, at least you got Cass pinned down this time, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
What?
Pops, I said you're right. Listen, I have tons of work to do.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, you go ahead and do what you have to do. You're going to be the most beautiful bride in Bay City since...
Pops, Mama's gone out for a walk, but she'll be back in a little while.
Yeah, well, why are you telling me that?
I just thought you might want to know. Changed your mind about inviting her to the wedding?
Now, listen, I'll see you at the church, okay, kid?
sad.
He wants to know where Cheryl is. And he's so glad that I've got Cass pinned down this time.
You do. Honey, Cheryl is going to show up.
When?
Soon. And you've got to stop worrying and driving yourself crazy like this.
Felicia, if your kid sister was missing all night and did not call in, wouldn't you be going a little crazy too?
Well, I don't have a kid sister, so I can be perfectly objective about all this. I know that Cheryl wouldn't miss your wedding for the world.
What about Cass?
Kathleen, believe me, Cass will be here, honey.
Well, I'd like to believe you, Felicia. I really would. But right now, this whole thing is starting to look like the rerun of a really rotten movie.
I've never lied to you, have I?
No.
You're darn right I haven't. You have my word that Cass will be at that wedding today.
Oh, so you're psychic now. You know something that I don't know?
I know that Cass loves you more than anything, and so do you.
No, all I know is that this is stacking up to be the single most awful day of my life.
Honey, it's your wedding day. It's supposed to feel like that. You're tense, and when you're tense, everything gets blown out of proportion.
Sure, tense. My sister is missing. I had to lie myself blue in the face to my own father. My groom has disappeared for the second time. Tell me, Felicia, what am I blowing out of proportion?
Kathleen, honey, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She's just a little bit on edge.
Have you talked to Cass today?
No.
Aha. Well, you're not supposed to see the groom before the wedding ceremony.
You're right. She's right. You see, you've got to stop worrying. I'll see to it that he gets to the church on time.
So how was your walk?
It was good. I did a lot of good thinking. May I borrow your car just for an hour?
Sure. Where are you going?
I have to go see someone. I've decided I may have made a mess of my life.
Don't say
But
that.
I don't have to stand and watch the people close to me ruin theirs. And that's where I'm going. Thank you.
This isn't a good time, Mary. I really wish you had called.
This may be the only time that you'll have.
What are you talking about?
I need to talk to you about your life.
I have too many people already telling me what to do with my life. I don't need another one.
I think you need to hear what I'm going to say. It's about Michael.
Mary, please.
He loves you. You love him. Marry him now. Don't let anything stop you.
I don't see that this is any of your business.
It's probably not, but I think it's something you need to hear.
Isn't your daughter getting married today?
Yes, she is.
Then shouldn't she be getting all this motherly advice from you?
She doesn't need it. She's marrying the man she loves.
I think you should get ready for the wedding and let me make my own decisions.
Not going to the wedding.
Why not?
Because a long time ago I made some mistakes and I'm paying for them now.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I truly am.
Donna,
But I
hear
don't
what
think-
I'm saying. I made mistakes then and I'm paying for them now. Don't let that happen to you.
Why did you really come here?
I just told you,
Out of the goodness of your heart.
if you will.
Nobody thinks.
Michael doesn't know him.
I'm not talking about Michael.
Well, then who?
My father.
Reginald. Why on earth would you think that, Donna?
Because you're trying to manipulate me in the same way he did.
I'm not. I'm truly not. Besides which, the last thing in the world he would want is for you to marry Michael.
I know that. But he's very devious, and he might have just sent you here to make me drop my guard, to spy on me, as it were.
I'm not spying on you. Not for him and not for anyone. I am trying to undo some of the damage that he's done.
I can take care of myself.
I know what's been going on.
Do you?
He's determined to make it impossible for you to marry Michael.
I don't want to discuss this with you. I would appreciate it if you would leave me alone.
Donna, do you realize how very rare and precious love is that you have with Michael? A love that would last through all those years?
Please.
Don't let anybody or anything separate you. Marry him. Elope if you have to. Fight for your happiness.
I want to.
You don't have to be afraid. You just have to believe in yourself and in Michael and in your love. If you do that, nothing can stop you. Do you believe in that, Donna? Kathleen's not here right now. I don't know where she is, but I'm sure she's doing something for the wedding.
No, I didn't come to see Kathleen.
Oh,
I came to see you.
would you like some coffee?
No, thank you. I came to give you this.
What is it?
Open it, find out.
Mama? What's going on?
Yes. I have an invitation to your wedding.
Thank you. I don't know what this means to me.
That's the good news.
What's the bad news?
She can come to the wedding, but she cannot participate.
What do you mean?
That's fine.
What does participate mean?
Well, I'm going to give you away, but she just can't be part of the ceremony.
That's okay.
No, it isn't. You're my mother.
And I'll be there. I'll be there to see you get married. Thank you, Vince. That's really good of you.
All right, but I want you right up front where I can see you.
Honey, let me just sit in the back where I won't cause a problem for anyone. Just to be there is enough. It's more than enough.
Remember, well, of course you don't remember, but the first time I tried to get married, and it didn't come off. Well, at the time, it seemed like the end of the world, but I don't know, something's different.
Well, it's just that it was meant to be. You and Cass were meant to be.
Yeah, but it was more than that. It's... See, if it hadn't been delayed, you wouldn't be there to share it with me.
I guess maybe that was meant to be, too. Thanks to Vince.
Maybe we can start feeling like a family again, huh?
Yeah, well, let's get this marriage on the road, huh? Oh, where's Cass?
Haven't heard from anyone?
Not yet.
Cass hasn't called?
Not so far.
You can't talk, can you?
No, you got it.
Oh, honey. All right, now listen. Don't worry. The kids are going to be fine.
Yeah. Listen, Felicia, I have to go, okay? Yeah, thanks for calling. Listen, you try not to worry either, all right? Bye.
What do you mean, you try not to worry either?
Felicia is wearing this really flashy outfit for the wedding. She's scared that she's going to upstage me. Isn't that sweet?
What's going on, Katie?
Nothing.
You are hiding something from me, and I want to know what it is. Now, Katie, tell me right now.
Scott and Cheryl.
Scott and Cheryl what?
Cass went out to find them.
What do you mean you went out to find them? Are they lost?
No, absolutely not.
Well, then why did he go out to find them?
Because they're missing.
What, there's a difference?
Yeah, I mean, lost means that it...
Now,
that...
just tell me where you think they are.
We don't know.
Well, how long have they been gone?
Overnight.
What do you mean, overnight? Those kids have been gone overnight, and you haven't told me?
We didn't want you to worry, Pops. We'll find them.
You bet we'll find them. Listen, call MJ. I want every officer in that precinct involved in this.
Well, I was just about to do that, Pops. Just don't get upset, please.
What do you mean, don't get upset? My little girl's missing, and you tell me not to get upset?
Hello, may I speak to Officer McKinnon, please?
Let me talk to MJ.
No. Oh, thanks anyway.
What do you mean, thanks anyway? Where's MJ?
She's out on assignment, and they won't tell me where.